Hello, everybody. You're listening to Let's Master English, and my name is Coach Shane. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Let's Master English Podcast 28. Thank you so much for downloading the podcast and listening to the podcast. You make me very happy. I'm very honored to be your English coach, to help you with your English listening skills and vocabulary, to answer some of your questions. Whatever, it's my honor. I very much enjoy it. And once again, thank you for downloading the podcast. Today we've got a very interesting news story, an interesting fact from Country Shane, and lots of great questions. So enough chit-chat. Let's begin. Do you like cash? Do you like finding cash? Then get to the city by the bay as fast as you can today. A mystery donor known only by his Twitter handle, Hidden Cash, is treating everyone to free cash. For the past few days, San Fran's newest celebrity hides an envelope stuffed with green and tweets its approximate location. And then come the hordes. The only requirement? Post a pic of yourself with the find. Please, Hidden Cash, come to my city. Well, there's one key word, cash, C-A-S-H. Do you know that word? Well, then maybe you can understand the story. Let me read it again a little bit slower. Do you like cash? Do you like finding cash? Then get to the city by the bay as fast as you can today. A mystery donor known only by his Twitter handle, Hidden Cash, is treating everyone to free cash. For the past few days, San Fran's newest celebrity hides an envelope stuffed with green and tweets its approximate location. And then come the hordes. The only requirement: post a pic of yourself with the find. Please, Hidden Cash, come to my city. All right, so that is the story. Where does this story take place? Yes, some of you know, San Francisco, California, in the United States. It's a great story. There's a man, or actually it might be a woman, we don't know for sure, but anyway, we'll think of it as a man, an impersonal man, could be a man or woman. There's a man in San Francisco who made millions of dollars in real estate. So he or she is very rich, and they love San Francisco. So what they are doing is hiding money in different places in San Francisco and the city next door, which is called Oakland. And then on Twitter, which is a social media platform like Facebook. You have Facebook and Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest. Well, Twitter. So what he does is he leaves a message on Twitter telling people where they can find this money. And sometimes it's just $20, but sometimes it's $100, maybe even more. Oh, I like that. I would love to find an envelope. Right now, I'm looking at how much money I have. I have $12. That's it. In the bank, I think I have maybe $120. That's it. That's all the money I have. $132. Oh, please come to my city. Give me some cash. Nah, I'll work for it. Anyway, let's go ahead and look at the first sentence again. Do you like cash? So cash, C-A-S-H. Cash is money, paper money. Do you like cash? Do you like paper money? Yeah, I think most people do, unless you think it's dirty. Money is dirty. Well, if you don't like your cash, send it to me. Thank you very much. Do you like cash? Do you like finding cash? Oh, I love finding cash. Did you ever have that experience where you go into your closet and you take out an old jacket or a shirt and you look in the pocket, and inside the pocket there's some money? Yay! I love that. Even if it's only $1 or even 25 cents. Anyway, I like finding money. I like finding cash. Finding cash is great. So do you like cash? Yes. Do you like finding cash? Yes. Then get to the city by the bay as fast as you can today. Then if you like cash, if you like finding cash, you need to go to the city by the bay. City by the bay, B-A-Y. So the city by the bay is San Francisco's nickname. Now, many of you know San Francisco because it has the Golden Gate Bridge. The Golden Gate Bridge is actually red. It's not gold, but it's that big, beautiful bridge. And many, stamps and pictures of the United States have that image, the Golden Gate Bridge. That is San Francisco. And San Francisco is located on the Pacific Ocean. Actually, it's on a bay. And a bay is where the ocean kind of goes into the land, and it almost looks like a lake. However, it is directly connected to the ocean. So, San Francisco, look on a map and you will understand what a bay means, B-A-Y. San Francisco's nickname is the city by the bay. Then get to the city by the bay. Then you need to go to the city by the bay as fast as you can now, today, right now, today. Okay, I'm leaving. Why? The next sentence. A mystery donor known only by his Twitter handle, Hidden Cash, is treating everyone to free cash. Okay, so there's a donor, D-O-N-O-R, a donor. A donor is a person who gives something away for free. So you could give maybe some old clothing away. You could give some money away. You could give blood to a hospital. That would make you a donor. So there's a mystery donor. So we don't know who this donor is. He or she is unknown. We don't know who he is. A mystery donor. The only thing we know is his Twitter handle, known only by his Twitter handle, Hidden Cash. So in this case, this mystery donor is only known as, the only name we know him by is his Twitter handle. Okay, so we talked about Twitter. Twitter is the social media platform. Do you use Twitter? Well, if you use Twitter, then you have an ID, an identification, or a handle, H-A-N-D-L-E. So if you go to Twitter.com/Coach Shane, you'll find me. And my Twitter handle is at Coach Shane. So it's that little ampersand, that A with a circle around it, Coach Shane, at Coach Shane. And if you follow Twitter, if you use Twitter, what is your Twitter handle? Well, this mystery donor, his Twitter handle is Hidden Cash, at Hidden Cash, HIDDENCASH, a perfect name. So this guy is treating everyone to free cash. And what does it mean to treat somebody to something? It means to give somebody something for free. So every week, I give you these podcasts for free. You don't have to pay any money. I'm treating you to a free podcast. I'm giving you a free podcast. Now, I know I'm nice. Yes, giving you a free podcast. It takes, a couple hours, several hours to do this, but it's free. I'm giving you my time. But should I stop giving you my podcast and should I start giving you cash? Yay! So that sentence one more time. A mystery donor, known only by his Twitter handle, Hidden Cash, is treating everyone to free cash. The next sentence. For the past few days, San Fran's newest celebrity hides an envelope stuffed with green and tweets its approximate location. Okay, so when has this hidden cash begun? A few days ago, not too long ago, about 4 or 5 days ago, May 22nd, 2014. That's kind of the beginning. So this guy around San Francisco, he has become San Fran's newest celebrity. A celebrity is a superstar, somebody who's very popular. San Fran is San Francisco's shortened version, San Fran. So for the past few days, San Fran's newest celebrity, that would be the guy, mystery donor, Hidden Cash, hides an envelope stuffed with green. An envelope, like in the mail. Stuffed with green means filled with cash. In America, cash is green. What color is money in your country? Different countries have different colors for their money. And sometimes, like in America, everything is green. But I remember in Korea, when I lived in Korea, one was green, one was kind of a pink, one was kind of orange. So the colors did change. But in America, it's all green. So for the past few days, San Fran's newest celebrity hides an envelope stuffed with green. And then what does he do? He hides the envelope and then tweets its approximate location. And then he goes to Twitter and he sends a message to everybody who follows him. And in his message, he gives the approximate location. The location of the envelope. But what does approximate mean? APPROXIMATE. Approximate means something close, but not exact. So for example, how old am I? Yes, I know. Many of you guess that I'm probably 25, 26 years old. Yeah, that's a good guess, but no, you're not close. You are not close. Now, if you guessed 45, then you would be very close, but not exact. So I could say Coach Shane's approximate age is 45. Coach Shane is around 45. So it's close, but not exact. And that's what this guy does. He takes this envelope, puts some money inside, and then he hides it in a tree, under a chair. And then he goes to Twitter and he says, I have a new envelope and it's near this chair at this park. And sometimes he includes a picture. And then what do? People run to that location and they try to find the money. And the next sentence, and then come the hordes. So in this case, hordes, Hordes. Now, hordes simply means many, many people. Lots and lots of people. Throngs of people. Throngs. Now, actually, when we say hordes, we think of kind of like crazy people, especially in a war situation. Hordes of soldiers. Kind of scary. But that's the idea. If there's free money someplace in the city, lots of people are going to come running. The only requirement, so you must do something in order to keep this hidden cash. The only requirement, post a pic of yourself with the find. So you have to take a picture of yourself holding the envelope or holding the cash, and you must post it. You must tweet that picture. That's it. The only requirement, post a pic of yourself with the find. Upload a picture of yourself with the envelope, with the cash. In this case, the find means the envelope, the cash, the prize. And then my last sentence, please, hidden cash, come to my city. I wish you would come to my city. Then I could find some cash. Then I'll buy my cats some nice food. Some expensive food for my cats. So, what about if you found $100? What would you do with the money? Would you buy some food? Would you pay a bill, like a cell phone bill or an electricity bill? Would you go have fun with your friends? Would you go shopping? Maybe buy some clothes? Would you donate the money? Maybe give it to a charity? Me, in my case, I know I would pay bills. I would love to be able to donate. Maybe I can give a small donation, but I've got bills to pay. I'm guessing many of you might have bills to pay too. Okay, so we had lots of words here. Let me go through those words. Cash, money. The city by the bay, San Francisco. Mystery, unknown. Donor, Donor, a person who gives something away for free. Known only by, known only as. The only name we know him by is Twitter handle. That's Twitter, Twitter, handle, Handle, 2 words, your Twitter ID. Once again, my Twitter ID is Coach Shane, CoachShne. Follow me on Twitter, please. Treating A to B. Giving, treating someone to something. Giving someone something. And usually for free. I am treating you to a free podcast. San Fran. That's the short version for San Francisco. What's the short version for Los Angeles? LA. Celebrity. 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 The typical pronunciation in America, celebrity, a star, a sensation, a very popular person. To hide something, of course, means to put something in a secret place. Stuffed with green, stuffed, stuffed with something, stuffed with green, filled with cash. Approximate. We do not say approximate. If we use the word as a verb, we would say approximate. But as a noun, as an adjective, approximate. Approximate. A-P-P-R-O-X-I-M-A-T-E. Approximate. Something close, but not exact. Hordes. H-O-R-D-E-S. Throngs of people. Many people. Post a pic. Upload a picture. Or if you're using Twitter, tweet a picture. And find as a noun, in this case, the envelope, the cash, the prize. And that's it. So I'm going to say it 2 more times. The first time nice and slow. And the second time, I'm going to say it normal. Now, remember everybody, if you look in the description of this file, you will find lots of information, including our website, www.letsmasterenglish.com, and we have the full script on our website. But that takes a couple of days. If you sign up for my Let's Master English newsletter, you can get this script tomorrow, usually the next day. So go to www.letsmasterenglish.com/tryddm, and you will automatically be signed up for the newsletter, and I'll give you this full text. So when you have the text, say it with me. Here we go, 2 times. Are you ready? Do you like cash? Do you like finding cash? Then get to the city by the bay as fast as you can today. A mystery donor known only by his Twitter handle, Hidden Cash, is treating everyone to free cash. For the past few days, San Fran's newest celebrity hides an envelope stuffed with green and tweets its approximate location. And then come the hordes. The only requirement, post a pic of yourself with the find. Please, Hidden Cash, come to my city. Do you like cash? Do you like finding cash? Then get to the city by the bay as fast as you can today. A mystery donor known only by his Twitter handle, Hidden Cash, is treating everyone to free cash. For the past few days, San Fran's newest celebrity hides an envelope stuffed with green and tweets its approximate location. And then come the hordes. The only requirement, post a pic of yourself with the find. Please, Hidden Cash, come to my city. How you doing, everybody? This is Country Shane, and I'm here to bring you the facts. Middle class America, that is, people making between 50 and 75 grand, donate more cash than the rich. That's another reason to keep the middle class of every country strong. This has been Country Shane bringing you the facts. Yeah, isn't that interesting? So, middle class America, and what's the definition of the middle class in America? Basically, people whose annual salary. So every year, how much money do they make? Between 50 and 75 grand. And grand means thousand. So if your family's income is between $50,000 and $75,000, then you are middle class America. Anyway, middle class America donates more cash than the rich. So people who make more than the middle class of America actually give less money. They donate less money to charities. Now, of course, this is a percent based on your income. But yeah, that's another reason to keep the middle class of every country strong. I agree. Many countries, the middle class is getting smaller. America, that is happening. And I know it's happening in Korea too. The poor and the rich are actually getting bigger, but the middle class is struggling in many, many countries. I hope you are not struggling. And if you are middle class, keep going strong. If you're rich, that's great. Donate some money. Give some money to some good charity. And if you're poor, keep working hard. My fingers are crossed for you. I hope that you are able to not have financial difficulties. You know, money does not buy happiness. And I'm a living example of that. Yes, I do have some money, but absolutely, I am not middle class America. I'm much below middle class America, but I'm happy. I don't have too many complaints. Sometimes I have some worries, but not many complaints. So, the middle class in your country, how is it? Is it strong? Is it doing well? Good luck, and keep going strong. Today we have lots of questions, so let's go ahead and start. This is from Lena Chow. I have noticed that you use a lot of phrasal verbs in your podcasts. I would like to know why that is. Where I study English, we normally do not learn phrasal verbs. Why is it so common to find them in the news and on podcasts and in other things like that? Aren't they, phrasal verbs, a little bit informal? That's such a great question, Lena. Now, there are two types of English. There is the descriptive style, which means the daily English style where grammar is not so important. Phrasal verbs is important. Pronunciation is key. Expressions is important. Then there's the prescriptive method, which is the very formal style of English, using proper grammar rules, proper structure in sentences. And at school, especially middle school, high school, and even college, the focus is usually on prescriptive grammar, proper English, using vocabulary correctly, using grammar and structure correctly. Now, that's great. I think prescriptive English is fantastic. My dad taught that a long time ago, but that's not what I do. I focus on daily English, real English, the English you hear on podcasts, in sitcoms, in the movies, on the streets, the English that people really use. And, you know, it's the useful English. So if you're going to take a TOEFL exam or an SAT, you definitely need to study grammar and proper vocabulary. But if you really want to communicate in English with other Americans, then you need to understand daily English. And phrasal verbs are super ultra common in daily English. So, Lena, that's my answer. Is it informal? Okay, yes, I will say it's informal. However, it's regular. Now, when you're writing a professional business letter, if you're writing something in school, try not to use phrasal verbs. Try to use proper vocabulary. Phrasal verbs are street English. It's the English that we use on the streets. So, yes, there is a difference, Lena. My recommendation, I don't know how old you are, but if you're a high school student or a middle school student, learn them both. If you are preparing for an SAT exam or a TOEFL exam, concentrate on vocabulary. If you're an adult and you're communicating in English with other business people or you want to travel, study phrasal verbs. Stick with my podcasts and my videos and you will learn practical, pragmatic English. Okay? Thanks a lot, Lena. Okay. The next question is from Zhu Jinjing. Zhu Jinjing. I hope I pronounced his name or her name correctly. It was all written in Chinese. Okay, so gone tomorrow is a pronunciation question. And the question is, does the N cancel the T? Or do we keep the T? Gone tomorrow. Does the T change to a D? Gone tomorrow. What's the proper pronunciation? And then he uses linguistic terms. Because of the alveolar flap, the intervocalic allophone of T and D. Okay, now, once again, I think Zhu Jinjing is a new listener to my videos and my podcasts, and I need to remind everybody, I am not a linguist. I do not have a degree in teaching. I have pragmatic experience. I've been teaching English or coaching English, that's why I call myself Coach Shane, since 1987. So that's 27 years of helping ESL learners with their English. I do not go the prescriptive linguistic grammar route. I go the pragmatic descriptive daily English route. There are two types of English. So when I talk about pronunciation and vocabulary, I try to use the easiest words. I'm not and will never use linguistic terms. Sometimes I do say alveolar ridge when I talk about pronunciation. And when I talk about pronunciation, also, I use only the American alphabet. I don't use the phonetic alphabet. And I'll tell you why I don't use the phonetic alphabet. A long time ago, we needed the phonetic alphabet because if we wanted to hear something in English, there was no chance except by listening to a native English speaker. But now it's easy. With the internet, you can go and listen to real English all the time. So you don't need, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, you don't need the phonetic alphabet. If there's a word that you want to know what the pronunciation is, go to the online dictionaries. Go to pronunciation channels. Go to YouTube. Ask me. Ask another foreigner, how do you pronounce it? And another thing, everybody, remember, when you look up the pronunciation of a word, it gives you perfect pronunciation. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. However, in daily English, most people do not say tomorrow. Okay, so let's go back to Zhu's question. Gone tomorrow. G-O-N-E-T-O-M-O-R-R-O-W. Gone tomorrow. Gone tomorrow, I can tell you right now, has 3 typical pronunciations. Number 1, gone gone tomorrow. Gone tomorrow. I'll be gone tomorrow. I'll be gone tomorrow. The next pronunciation would be gone tomorrow. Gone tomorrow. With the D sound. Gone. This is not a flap T, everybody. It's just a D. Gone tomorrow. Gone tomorrow. Gone tomorrow. 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 Gone tomorrow. And the next pronunciation would be gone tomorrow. Gone tomorrow. I'll be gone tomorrow. I'll be gone tomorrow. Gone. Gone tomorrow. Now, in my DDM classes, we always talk about the pronunciation reasons or the pronunciation rules. And they're simple. And my rules, my reasons teach 90% of cancellation and natural pronunciation. So when it comes to the word to, T-O, there are 7 pronunciations. The most common pronunciations are T and D. So it doesn't matter to the store or tomorrow, together, today. We say tomorrow, together, to the store. Tomorrow, together, to the store. Now the other cancellation, the N cancel the T, that's another thing that I teach in DDM. We have 3 strong sounds in American English, SNL. We have 3 weak sounds in American English, DTTH. That N in gone can cancel the T in tomorrow, so we could have gone tomorrow. No. Gone tomorrow, gone tomorrow, gone tomorrow, gone tomorrow. Okay? So, Ju Jin Jing. I hope my pronunciation is okay. Once again, in daily, typical American English, you will hear 3 very common pronunciations for gone tomorrow, and they are gone tomorrow, and gone tomorrow. I hope I helped you. Thank you very much for that question. Next question is from Cassiopeia. I'm joking. I'm choking. Oh, no. Oh, I think that's the question. Okay, so J and CH. Lots of students have a difficult time with J and CH. So I'm joking. Now, joke. I want you guys put your fingers on your throat. And when you make the J sound, there should be vibration. I'm joking. I want you to make the J long. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Now let's go to the CH. I'm choking. I'm ch. The choking, there is no vibration. CH is an aspirated sound, which means lots of air. Ch. The J is a vibrated sound. J. So the sound starts in your throat. Listen carefully. J. Ch. So here's a quiz. Which sound am I making? J or CH? Are you ready? Here we go. Ch. CH. That was CH too. J. J. That was a J sound. So listen carefully. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. J. I'm choking. I'm choking. I'm choking. I'm choking. CH. I'm joking. I'm choking. I'm joking in the back of the throat with the vibration. I'm choking in front of the mouth with the air. Yeah. Now, Cassiopeia, and to everybody, it's tough. So by listening to these sounds, I hope that you can mimic them. I hope that you can practice. However, the best way to work on your pronunciation is to get personal coaching, to actually talk with an American or a British person or whoever, or maybe your friend who can help you. Maybe your friend has really good English pronunciation. Everybody, as you know, I do have DDM classes. So if you can, join DDM and I'll absolutely help you master your pronunciation. Also, I'm beginning a new class and it's called How to Speak. Now, the How to Speak class is about pronunciation, intonation, rhythm, and flow. That will be another excellent class for you to consider taking. I will give you more information on that class during the week on my Facebook channel. My Facebook channel, everybody, ESL Coach Shane. That's www.facebook.com/ESL Coach Shane. Not couch, coach, COACH. And my name is Shane, not Sheen, SHANE. I get so many different spellings. Okay, another question from Mohammed Farouk. This guy is a great guy. Mohammed has been with me for a long time. He is in Egypt. And he says, now this is about a few podcasts ago. So his question, so Americans drop their third or fourth name and use their surname? I could count up to 5 or 6 names before my family name. But on my ID, there are just 4 names. Okay, Mohammed, once again, in America, most people, not everybody, but most people have 3 names. For me, Shane Michael Peterson. Peterson is my family name. Shane is my first name. Michael is my middle name. That's it. Nothing else. Shane Michael Peterson. My friend's name, Eric John Phrasal. Eric John Phrasal. Phrasal is his last name. Eric is his first name. John is his middle name. But we never use John. We just say Eric or Eric Phrasal or Mr. Phrasal. For me, we don't say Michael. We just say Shane or Mr. Peterson or Shane Peterson. Another friend of mine, his name is Gregory Jack Meisinger. Gregory Jack Meisinger. Meisinger is his family name. Gregory is his first name. Jack is his middle name. We never use Jack. We don't even say Gregory. We just say Greg. So his name is Greg Meisinger or Mr. Meisinger. So once again, for most Americans, we only have 3 names. The first 2 are given names, Shane Michael, and the last name is the family name or the surname, Peterson in my case. And almost always, we just use our first and last name. So I hope that makes sense, Mohammed. Thank you very much. And another question from Emmanuel Guti. I've got a question. When you say 4th of July, do you pronounce th of? For example, 4th of? I heard it and it sounds difficult to say. Okay, yes. So in this case, Emmanuel, when we talk about ordinal numbers, and ordinal numbers, that means was the spelling ORDINAL. Ordinal numbers would be like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. So when we're using ordinal numbers, Emmanuel, do your best to keep that suffix, the first ST, second ND, third RD, fourth TH, fifth TH. So, 4th of July, yes, absolutely keep the TH and connect it. 4th of July. Now, Emmanuel, here is the key. When we have the word of, if the next word begins with a consonant, we can cancel the V, the of, the V sound. So for example, of July, we have of and then J-U-L-Y. Of is followed by a J, which is a consonant, which means we can cancel the V sound. So what we hear is 4th of July, 4th of July, 4th of July, 4th of July, 4th of July. There's no V. Perfect pronunciation, 4th of July, 4th of July, 4th of July. That's perfect. But most Americans will say 4th of July, 4th of July, 4th of July, including President Obama, President Bush, President Clinton, President Bush, President Reagan, President Carter, all the presidents. They all said it. So the V sound can be canceled, and that's what makes it easier. Now, what about the 4th of April? Do we cancel the V sound? No, we can connect it. 4th of April, 4th of April. Yeah? Do you hear that? So, Emmanuel, I hope I answered your question. And I got one more question, and this one comes from Igor. And Igor has a question. I speak with many people from different countries, and the pronunciation of join is confusing. And the same with Jesus. So Join, Jesus, Jesus. It sounds like Jesus, Jesus. All right. So what do you say? Once again, the j, join, Jesus. Is it a j or a j or a y, join? Okay, so in American English, the j, it's a very clear single sound. It's not a diphthong. Join, 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 join. Now, you showed the phonetic character for the DZ, which is actually join, join. So the tongue is actually up against the alveolar ridge, and you get vibration. It's slightly different. So just the pure J, join, join, join. The DZ, join, join. And the J with the Spanish style, perhaps, join, join. So in America, stick with the J. Once again, everybody, join, join, join. In America, the heavy J, join, join, and join, join are both going to be very common. As far as I know, in Spanish-speaking countries, the J does change to a Y sound. So in America, we say Jesus, but in Mexico, they might say Jesus or Jesus. I'm not exactly sure. Is it Jesus or Jesus? Please help me. I'm not sure. What's interesting, in my DDM classes, I have many Spanish-speaking people from Spain and Argentina, Colombia, Mexico, America, everywhere. And for example, we have the two words, did you, did you. Now, almost always Americans will say, did you, did you, did you, did you. Some will say, did you, and some will say, did you. Very light J or even a heavy J. But many of my Spanish speakers will say du, 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 because that J kind of changes to that Y sound. Du, du, okay? So be careful. In American English, the J, sounds like this. Join, join, Jesus, Jesus. I hope that helps. Okay, lots of questions today. Lots of questions about pronunciation, and I certainly appreciate it. The best place to learn pronunciation is face-to-face. The next best place would be on my YouTube videos or in videos. The next best place is, of course, here in the podcast. But remember, everybody, use the internet. Use the audio dictionaries. Use your American friends. Ask them the pronunciation of something. You will learn best from English speakers. And remember, the dictionary pronunciation and the real life pronunciation are many times very different. And also remember, British English sounds different. American English sounds different. But if you go to the UK, London English, Scotland English, Manchester English, Liverpool English. It's all different. And the same in the United States. We have New York English and LA English and Georgia English. And we got English from Wisconsin. We have all types of English. So in the UK, the standard English pronunciation would be the London accent, which you hear from the anchors on BBC. The BBC has a very lovely sounding English pronunciation, not the reporters, but the anchors. Remember that. And in America, the standard American pronunciation would be like you hear on ABC, CBS, NBC News in America. Not the reporters, once again, the anchors. They generally use the standard American pronunciation. So study your English pronunciation from those places too. Okay, way too long. Excellent questions. Thank you to everybody who has left a message on iTunes or on my Twitter account, Facebook page, YouTube channel. I sincerely appreciate it. Next week, I'll introduce you, the people who have left messages, but today I'll call it short right now. You guys have a fantastic week. Once again, thank you so much for downloading my Let's Master English video. And yeah, that's it. Hey everybody, let's master English!